Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Recently, I made another project in the last few weeks. This one is an expense manager for the company's financial data that keeps track of the expenses and gives weekly summaries for the CEO and for each department, and also monthly summaries for the CEO as well as for each department. And there's also a chat bot that we can chat with for the whole data. Let's get to it. As a demo, I'm using Google Sheets right now to fill the financial information. I'm going to fill 1 week of data in this sheet. As you can see, I filled all the financial data of 1 week in this Google Sheet. Now we're going to execute the workflow. First, we're going to execute a weekly trigger for the summaries that are going to be sent to the CEO. After that, we're going to execute this trigger, the weekly trigger, which is for each of the department expenses. First, we're going to do the CEO one. As you can see, this flow has been triggered successfully. This mail has been sent to the CEO about the weekly summary. The total entries, spending, top department and categories, the notable insights, and the summary, and also in Slack as well, as you can see. After that, this flow will be triggered, which is for the department, the weekly summary to be sent to each of the departments. The flow for weekly summaries to be sent to departments has been triggered successfully. In the mails, you can see that each of the departments have been sent different mails according to their expenses. As you can see, sales, marketing, IT, HR, operations, and it is their weekly expense entries, total spending, and other stuff as well. Now in here, there is a line that indicates the end of the week. Now I'm going to fill a whole month of data. Then we're going to trigger the monthly trigger for the CEO summary and for each of the departments. Then I'm going to show you the chat bot as well. I'm going to fill the information for a whole month. As you can see, I filled all the data for a month in this Google Sheet. And for reference, these are all the mails sent to each of the departments and for the CEO of each week and all the Slack messages of each weekly summary. Now I'm going to delete this, and now we're going to trigger the monthly flow. First, we're going to trigger the CEO flow, and after that, we're going to trigger the monthly summaries for the departments. The workflow has successfully executed, and in the mail section, this is the monthly financial summary report and the whole summary, overview, spending trends, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, top spending categories, notable highlights, summary, reflection, and in the Slack channel as well. Now we're going to trigger the monthly trigger for departments. The monthly trigger for departments flow has been done. And as you can see in Gmail, these are all the mails sent to each department about their monthly expense. Let's click one of them and see. Monthly expense, operations and admin overview. This is all the stuff. Categories, notable highlights, summary, reflection, sent to each of the departments. In this section, as you can see, all the data has been reset. Every month, the data gets reset in this main sheet where you fill the information and it gets transferred to another sheet, the raw sheet, where each monthly data is transferred. So the main sheet remains clean and the data gets transferred to the raw sheet. In here, every month, the data is transferred. Now the chatbot has access to this sheet, the raw data, and it knows that every month, these are the expenses and other stuff as well. Now I'm going to show you the chatbot. As you can see, this is a Telegram bot. Now I'm going to chat with it. Hello, I'm Telebot, your virtual finance friend. I asked it which department costs the most expenses, and the operations and admin department incurred the most expenses this month due to rent, utilities, and security guard salaries. I asked it, which week faced the most expense? It replied, The week of September 1st to September 7th is the most expensive, totaling 451,000 rupees. This was significantly influenced by a large laptop purchase and IT office-related marketing campaigns. As you can see, this chatbot is working completely fine, and personally, I found it very useful. This was a demo for this expense manager workflow that I built. This is a demo. You can integrate other stuff as well, and you can use other than Google Sheets or other stuff and make it better. So right now, I thought this was enough. So thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.